All right, it's time for a mail call. That's right. On this episode, we're gonna take a look at a bunch of things I've purchased online recently. Mostly because they're things I really wanted and the price was just right. And I won't go and, pay like $10 for something, but, I'll pay a little less. Some of this is from Amazon's recent buy two, get one free. And got a couple others here are from overseas purchases. And by overseas, I mean the UK, the English, the Brits, Great Britain. All right. So we're going to start off here with the one from Great Britain, which is, I believe this came from Great Britain. It's facts about time travel, FAQs about time travel. Doctor Who meets Shaun of the Dead. This one, yeah. Why did I get this? Well, I was looking through, as I tend to do, Anna Faris's history of movies, and I'd never heard of this. So I looked it up, and the release over here is like $50-some. It's very expensive to get a hold of, but getting it from the UK was only $7.94 or something like that. So it was like $8, let's call it. Now, Anna Faris alone wouldn't be enough to get me to get this, but I did pick it up when I saw that Chris O'Dowd was in it. And if you don't know who Chris O'Dowd is, the thing I know him most from is the IT Crowd. He's also, though, been in 3 seasons of a show over here. I think it was a Showtime series called Get Shorty, and with Ray Romano. And that's really good. If you haven't seen that, check that out. I believe you can watch it for free on Amazon Prime. And the first season was also at Dollar Tree. And it may still be at Dollar Tree. If you have a Dollar Tree, it still has copies. But Chris O'Dowd's in this, and Anna Faris, and I'm very curious about this to see if this is at all decent. And a lot of people seem to call it frequently asked questions about time travel, which is what FAQ stands for, facts about time travel. So we'll see. We'll definitely see if this is any good. It says it contains strong language and gory scenes, fit for viewing by persons aged 15 years and more. So there you go. Next mail call one was, I bought 2 from this person because I think it was cheaper if you bought 2 or you bought one, get one 50% off or something. A movie called Mystery Date. This has Ethan Hawke in it and Terry Polo. And I had forgotten about this movie, but I'm pretty sure I saw this way back in the day. And it's definitely one of those movies that screams 80s. It also screams License to Drive with Mercedes. If you remember how Mercedes looked, this Terry Polo looks exactly like Mercedes, played by Heather Graham in License to Drive. That was the one with the 2 Coreys, Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. Anyway, one of the many movies with those 2 in it, but Mystery Date. So I believe Ethan Hawke, they said, sweet-natured Tom, that's Ethan Hawke's character, is obsessed with his beautiful neighbor Gina, but he's too shy to ask her out. Fortunately, Tom's older brother is there to set it up and lend a hand, as well as his cash, his car, his credit card, and his suit. But before they've even ordered appetizers, a case of mistaken identity turns Tom's dream date with Gina into a nightmare. Soon, a wicked crime lord, a whacked-out delivery man, and a pair of crooked cops are out after Tom, determined to kill much more than the evening's romantic mood. Ah, that's so 80s. But yeah, I mean, I definitely love what they went with the side art. They went with like, Ethan Hawke, I'm right here. I'm right here. So. Next up, and if this cover looks like crud, it's because I printed it out. I found it online and printed it because I didn't have the cover. It was the discs only, which really were cheap to order this way. Next one though here, it's funny because I just had watched a movie with Christina Ricci and Jason Biggs called, was it Anything Else? But this is Christina Ricci again, and Jason Biggs, Anne Heche, Michelle Williams, and Jessica Lange. So this is a good cast, very good cast. And this is a movie called Prozac Nation. Now, Prozac was the biggest thing back in the 90s, late 90s, mid 90s, whatever, through early 2000s. And then they found out that it has addictive qualities to it. If you want to call that, a quality thing, it's a crap quality. But it's based on some kind of best-selling autobiographical novel, Prozac Nation. So it says here that they star in this emotionally charged true story about a journey into excess. When talented young writer Elizabeth Wurtzel, which is Christina Ricci's character, earns a scholarship to Harvard, she sees it as a chance to escape the pressures of her working class background and concentrate on her true talent. But what starts out so promising leads to self-destructive behavior and paralyzing depression that reflects an entire generation's struggle to navigate the effects of divorce, drugs, sex, and high expectations. Yeah, that sounds like the 90s. So, hoping it's good. Christina Ricci, I like her. I like her as an actress. I like her, period. It should be good. Next one is when I was looking up Anna Faris, I found this one too. And I am a Jeff Daniels fan. I like him in a lot of things. The Purple Rose of Cairo. I do like him in Dumb and Dumber. And this has John Heder in it also. Most famous for Napoleon Dynamite. He's also in Benchwarmers. And Diane Keaton. Diane Keaton I recently saw in, was it About Schmidt? No, not About Schmidt. But I recently saw her in a movie too. And it says you have to fight for the right to never grow up. And this is called Mama's Boy. Know nothing about this, but this should be interesting. It says 29-year-old Jeffrey Manis is a stay-at-home guy. Not his home, his mom's. But that doesn't mean he's living La Vida Cushy. Ooh, living La Vida Cushy. Ouch. Bad one. But what about the time his ant farm broke or the day he lost his hat? And now his biggest challenge just walked in the door. Mert Rosenblum, Mom's new beau and Jeffrey's new rival for her 24/7 attention. Mert's got to go and no plot is too devious or immature to make Mert history. The picture on the back here, I think, should say it all right there. How Anna Faris plays into this, don't know. But definitely excited to see. Then, coming up, we have not one, not two, not three, not four, but five. That's right, 5 different Hallmark movies starring Danica McKellar. And I'm going to be doing a Danica McKellar episode of one of my new series I'm going to premiere on a channel, and I picked these up because they're not super cheap to get anywhere really on the internet, but I got a pretty good deal through Amazon through the buy 2 get 1 free, and on the other 2 I just paid whatever they were asking for them, and because they weren't that expensive at all, and I haven't seen them go lower. I checked Camel. If you've never been to that website, Camel, CAMEL 3 times, and then .com, and you can check out price history on things. I looked up the price history and they were the lowest they've been. These 3 of these are Christmas movies, the 3 in red here, and then 2 of them are non-Christmas movies. And we watched one of the non-Christmas ones, but we gotta get through them all to give an accurate assessment of the movies. And what I noticed is when I see the older Danica McKellar stuff, she plays one kind of character, and in the Hallmark stuff, much different type of character. And I really would love to know why she pivoted all of a sudden. Was it because she had a child, or was there another reason she started creating completely different types of content than her earlier movies that she was in? Not sure, but we'll find out when I do my episodes I don't know if it's going to be 1 part or 2 parts about Danica McKellar's movie history. And then that about covers it, though. It's not a ton of stuff, but it's good stuff, right? It's good stuff. So we had a lot of pickups here from eBay. We had about 4 eBay pickups, and we had 5 Amazon pickups, Hallmark, Danica McKellar pickups. And then some Anna Faris and Christina Ricci pickups over here. Yeah. So let me know what you think if you've seen any of this stuff, especially Mama's Boy, facts about time travel, if you've even heard of this one. If you see Mystery Date from the 80s, I do know about that one already, and Prozac Nation. And there's Mama's Boy. So there we go. Definitely be sure to subscribe if you like this content, and, you know, ring the bell or ding the bell, whatever you're supposed to do with the bell if you want to get notified about the videos. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And, you know, I got a few more digital copies here, codes from recent pickups. Edge of 17 that I showed on a recent episode, How to Be Single, San Andreas and such. And I let people occasionally pick from one, so if you leave a comment about, you know, something on this episode, I reach out occasionally and I ask, you want a free digital movie? So that's it for me. Remember, we got physical media via the mail call. See you guys next time.